Hello everyone, this is Razia. First off, I wanted to thank everyone for their support on my last video, and wish everyone happy holidays and New Year. I wasn't expecting such a positive response. I hope I can continue to bring you a fresh perspective on the manga we all know and love, and with that out of the way, let's get into the review. Wally stumbles back into his corner, is breathing hard, and his head is hanging low. It's easy to see that Wally won't last much longer. He thanks Ippo for the lesson he taught him all those years ago about his biggest weakness, body blows. Without that lesson learned the hard way, he would have never survived the round. Wally asks Ippo to tell Sendo something, but at this point, we're left in the dark about what it is. Time is running short, and Denkichi advises he needs to tell Wally the trump card. Miguel tells Wally to just have fun. I can't say I'm surprised. If their camp really had a trump card, then I imagine Wally would have been fully briefed on it, considering how much of a strategist Miguel is. I think this is going to be a big mistake, but I'll go over that in the predictions. We switch over to Ricardo's camp, and his coach says what we're all thinking. This is Wally's final stand. But Ricardo has no intention of playing it safe. He's not going to let Wally recover. He plans to put him down this round. As round 6 begins, Wally gives Ricardo an invitation. Something he's always wanted. A hot-blooded exchange. Center ring, Lollapalooza, between two men full of machismo. The crowd erupts, cheers, and stomps their feet in excitement. This is Ricardo's dream. But could this spell the biggest disaster we've ever seen so far in Hajime no Ippo? My predictions from last video could still be accurate, but let's take this chapter into consideration. I don't think Wally is going to last much longer. He is breathing hard, and we can already see his technique is suffering also. I think this is his last round. I fear what could happen if it gets to round 7. With Wally in the condition he is right now, with lack of regard by Miguel telling him to just have fun, and just how excited Ricardo can get from this hot-blooded battle, could be a recipe for disaster. Ricardo might lose himself in the brawl and go overboard. Plus, I worry about the one panel in particular. Is this an artistic choice, or could it be more? Morikawa has a history of foreshadowing health issues with subtle hints in his art. For example, Takamaru with different shading in his right eye and how he closes it when he talks sometimes. That will have to be a separate video in itself. Even if a trump card is being free and having fun, we have to remember, boxing is not a game. For boxing alone, there are 11 deaths a year in correlation with traumatic brain injury, and 20% of professionals end up with CTBI, or in other words, punch drunk. The closest thing to death we have in the series so far is the Sarimura. This may seem morbid at first, and not Morikawa's style, but it could be the final lesson Ippo needs to learn before returning to the ring. From this fight, Ippo learns firsthand how important pre-game strategy is. And even if having fun is important, boxing is not a game, and it could be deadly if taken too lightly. I think this will be the last round for this fight, and Ricardo will win by KO once again. As for what Wally wanted to tell Sendo, I think he's going to thank Sendo for showing him the smash. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have escaped their corner and got through the round. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the review, and leave a comment with your thoughts and what content you would like to see in the future. Thank you.